You are all typing the latest product which you have purchased. The product which you have purchased latest is getting posted in the chat box. Good. Fine. My next question. What are the parameters you will check before you buy a product? What are the parameters you will check? How will you make your buying decision? Someone you can, for this question, you can unmute and you can tell me. Price, quality, customer reviews, quality, features available, rating, customer reviews and quality, okay, warranty. Okay. Is there anything else apart from this? Brand. Rahul said brand, yes, because we generally check the brand also. Good. Okay, so we will learn certain things today related to this product only. It's called product description. See, it's a form of a writing. Generally, even you have given everything, and the moment we get the product, we plan to buy a product after seeing the review and other stuff, and we read about the product. If someone has mentioned about the features available and how it is good and all those things, and you will be checking through the description which is provided in the website, or you could have got the description from somebody else also, word of mouth. There are different ways and means to know the product. But in the online purchase, the description about the product plays a conspicuous role, where people know once you decide to buy, you definitely check rating, reviews, then you go to the product and you will check what are the features available. You will read the description. And this is a very important, it plays a vital role. If you do not find sufficient details about the product, in case, one particular product, and you may not be really, come to a final decision whether to buy it or not. So we will, first I'll tell you what are the things you have to follow. And the second question, why should we learn this particular writing? What way it is going to help? It is going to be useful to your life. See, being engineer, you guys definitely will be involving in product development or process development, process kind of creation of the process. So you need to know how to explain these things to your customer. In the future, once you join a company in a corporate or you start your own company, obviously these things will play a vital role, in any engineer's life. So we'll see first thing in general how to do the thing. So this generally, as I already told you, describe and explain the benefits of a product. So this description, it is not a mere physical describing the things. We'll add the benefits. We'll explain the benefits of the product. And in nutshell, it provides all the information and details about the product. That's what product description. There are different styles of writing a product description. One is called detail writing in the form of paragraphs. Another one in the writing in the form of what we call bullet points. Generally, writing in the form of bullet points it has more reach than the writing in a paragraph. But still, certain product comes with a what we call a paragraph description. Let us see. These are the 5 things you have to remember. Just you don't worry about this thing. Just think about 5 wives and 1 husband. 5 wives One husband. See, it's a kind of acronym. Don't take it in another way to keep it in our mind. Five W's, one H. W means it's a WH word. H means H word. That's what we'll be seeing one by one. Yes, someone tried to say something. Yes, come on. Is there anything you want to respond? Somebody, I try, I think, got some noise. Okay, see, if you are with my lab class, lab slot, I could have completed this already in the lab. And those students probably you could have learned it just to you beat as to call a kind of a revision. For theory slot, I definitely would have not learned because this is the first time I'm teaching to theory slot. Okay, shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, thank you. So first thing you need to know about who is this product for? Who is the target audience? And in that target audience, you need to have certain variables like gender, age group, lifestyle, demographic, and everything because you can't say that simply one particular male means again within the male or female, the age group, then within age group again you have to say which type of job they go because each of our preference will differ. For instance, when you buy a mobile phone, when I buy a mobile phone, that is you as a student, when I am a teacher, our even though we buy same mobile phone as a basically a mobile phone as a product, we buy it, but my preference may not be as advanced you think. The reason is I may not require all those features in my phone. My usage will be very minimal. For instance, you may check the mobile phone which is no highly durable for your gaming, but I never worry about the game because since I do not play game, so I don't look for those features in my mobile. I'll see only other common features and camera quality and other stuff, basic things only. But I don't mind about in case some higher end graphics card or something, whatever it is related to the gaming kind of thing, I may not be interested on it. So in that time, my mobile phone which doesn't have that kind of quality, I don't mind. I'll buy it. But you will be very much particular in case most of you guys are very much addicted to the game. So first thing you'll check whether this particular phone is durable for gaming because you'll play for a long time, even hours together. So it should not get heat because sometimes no, the battery may get heated up and it may get hang. So all those things we will verify. So for that your RAM processor and other everything you may need a higher end. But I may not require that. That's why who is this product? Product is the mobile phone. But for me, my requirement is different, your requirement is different. The reason is you have to change accordingly. So the company can bit, price the phone bit heavily, bit high for you guys, that type of the features which are required for a college students, especially for the gaming. For example, the professors, we may not be, even though I may play one or two games, but I don't spend long time on it. Absolutely. Probably on and off, maybe I can play one or two, but that's very rare. That will be the case of most of the teachers. But for as a student, even you, whether you like it or not, most of you will be, when your friends are playing, obviously you get inclined towards that and you will definitely will play that. That's why this is the basic target audience you should, target customer you have to keep it in mind before you write a product description. And second thing, what are the product's basic details? Basic detail that's already dimensions, material, product features, cost, functions, everything. So here I have given 5W. First W is who, second one is what. That's what we have seen. But the third one, when. When should someone use the product? Is it meant to be used during a certain time of day, seasonally, or a specific type of occasion? See, again, let us come back to the mobile phone. For you, you will say that no, definitely when you buy a mobile phone, you will check about the gaming features. How long? Probably there will be a line. You can play a game almost no, continuously 8 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, something will be there. So you will first you look at that particular time, or otherwise you'll check the RAM processor or RAM and something. That is very much related to the gaming. But if you ask me what I'll do, I'll check only cam, because cam you will definitely check the camera quality too. But I'll check only camera quality and other general speed. That's it. I don't read anything about gaming. If it is there, let it be. But I don't. I have never ever played any game in my mobile because it's of not. It is not of my interest. So then here, when should someone use the product? So when they write the description, they may add some famous games, for example, PUBG or whatever the game you usually play. They could have added you can play PUBG for 5 hours. There will be a line, or some other game, whatever the other famous game. So the moment you see that the 5 hours you can play continuously, then you may get interested to buy the product because that's your major need, along with the other features, cam and other stuff. So here, when should someone use the product? That should be given clearly. So that when has to be based on the different usage. For me, when you can use in everywhere. For example, cam features, you can take click a pic in every time and you can talk for hours together. You can browse it for such a long time. You can use this app and that app, and all those things will be only very much essential for me. But for you, it may be only the gaming alone. It will be different from you and me, between you and me. That's about it. And look at that. And there are, if you take some other product, let us take one example, keyboard, right? Keyboard as a product. When will you use the keyboard? Can someone tell me? Keyboard or a flute or something, some musical instrument. What will be the line about when that should be used? Will there be any line about that?
Sir, either for an hobby or some event or occasion, sir.
Yes, very good. It is best for your concept. It is best for your competition. It is best for your hobby. So some kind of the line about when you can use, it may add a further value. And if you take one more home product, say, what do you call that? Let me check. Is there any product near me? Okay, let us see. I don't know whether it will be. Can you see this? Is it visible? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, what is this?
Your phone?
It's not a earphone, it's a microphone. I use this to record, sometime when I post your class lectures and all, the, that SOP, resume writing, all those things you have seen. I use this microphone to record because here the voice quality will be better. So then when you can use this microphone, what will be the description? When you should use this? Tell me, what kind of information will be there?
When we make YouTube videos, sir.
Very good, very good. Because the microphone, the target of the microphone is to reach the YouTubers. So when you make YouTube videos, absolutely it will help you to create a better, the quality of voice will be very good. You can arrest the external noise and it will be really, you can make it in a way you like. That's a one thing. So that's what you can use. You have to use it. You can use apart from technical features. The main thing you can use it for YouTube recording immediately. All the YouTubers, somebody who has a channel, or for me, like people we have education purpose, we may buy it immediately. That's what very important. So you have to mention clearly when should someone use the product. And look at the one more thing. These details will help speak to the product's long-term value. You can use it for almost 5 years, 10 years. Sometimes the people used to say mention those things also. It will be durable for especially battery backup. It will be there for the lifetime battery backup will be 1,000 hours, 2,000 hours, or otherwise every day you can use minimum 5 hours, 10 hours, something will be there. So these detail will add extra information. Again, each information description, no information is given in the description, with that what you call increases the chance of the what you call selling the product. Next, W is where. Where should someone use the product? That's what indoor, outdoor, car, home, or some other. If it is a classroom or your playground or something, if you are a student that way, it will be there. Where should you someone use the product? Why is this product useful or better than the competition? This is very essential feature. I would say out of 5, this will be the number 1. The reason is, why is this product useful or better than other competition? Because generally we never purchase a product just with the one click. The moment we decide to buy a headphone or a microphone or a phone, anything, we'll do a detailed comparison. So when we compare in detail, our product should be better than the other similar products which are available in the market in certain aspects, at least. Not everything, at least certain aspect we need to be, we will be definitely checking. So the company should clearly distinguish their product description. No, they should bring out in their product description why this product is better than the other products. Because we have so many, because the choices are galore, no, it is infinite. But how do we get one particular product? Let me ask you a question. See, in the scooter segment, if you take Honda, Jupiter, Dia, all these scooter segment, all, all of them almost look like similar. In the probably, the what do you say that the look wise and other thing, except certain design features, almost all of them are same. Somebody who is not bothered about the design, he wants to buy a scooter. You say Honda, you say Jupiter, you say Dia, you have so many other options. How will they come to a conclusion? Or how these one is different from the other? Can someone tell me? Yeah.
Sir, mileage.
Okay, good. Number 1, mileage. Very good. Mileage. Next. What will be the unique thing in the among the scooters segment, particularly among the different scooters, which is best, and what are the parameters we can identify to distinguish from other brands? The same segment. The one
So
is
Sir,
leader of the
very good. Mileage. Next.
metal
so
body.
leader of the
Metal body. Okay, then body. Okay, fine.
Sir, then
so,
shock absorbance, like
Okay,
suspension.
shock absorptions and suspense level. Okay, good quality.
The torque and power.
Dark torque. What do we call it?
So torque.
So
Torque
CC,
and
sir.
power. CC, yes, CC and power. Okay.
so
What else?
comfortability.
Comfortability. Okay. The level of comfort. Okay, good.
Price, sir.
Size of
Ah,
the seat.
price, size of the seat. Very good. Price plays a vital role. Good. Anything else?
So will pricing count as one?
Uh, yes, absolutely. Because when we
Fuel,
are in same segment, the price will play a role, definitely.
yes, sir. Fuel pricing and all that stuff. Which product is more fuel efficient?
That's what already someone given as mileage. Yes, that is absolutely one of the many
Okay, sir.
companies, especially if you take Bajaj, the bike segment, their bikes their trump card is mileage actually. When they compare to the Hero, Splendor and other bikes, Bajaj, they used to, Boxer and Platina and other stuff especially, they'll always target the middle class, especially middle class and lower middle class. They say that their fuel efficiency is 80 kilometer per liter. Whereas in Hero, Honda, Splendor, and other thing, it will be only 50 to 60. So their trump card is the price and especially mileage. Absolutely, you're correct. Okay, this is what you have to say. Why is this particular product useful or better than the other person? You have to bring in any one component. You have to identify how it is different from other products. And finally, after this 5 Ws, that's what let me, who is the product for? What are the product's basic detail? When should someone use the product? Where should someone use the product? Why is this product useful or better than the competition? Finally, how does the product work? Because you need to have a clear description how that product particularly works. Certain thing you may not have, for example, a scooter, you don't need to tell them how to ride the scooter. But still you'll say that I know how it works in generally, how does it work? Especially if you take some complicated product, so let me think one. Yeah. Okay, you get one light. Just a minute. I'll bring in one more product. Can you see this light?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And this is actually, it's already, you can see the entire thing because suddenly since I picked up, I couldn't hold it. This is the full light which I use for my recording sometime, when I record in the dark light, sometime it will definitely it will be useful. So how to use this product? How does the product work?
Sir, it's a ring light, right?
Yes, ring light. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep your phone in the center and then you just switch on the light. So it gives you gives you light on your face. Yeah.
Very good. So you can, because there is a holder in this, if you look at this thing, there is a holder in this ring light where, as he rightly pointed out, you can keep the phone here. You can do that. Or else, since I am talking, I am using my laptop right now. I can place the ring light in front of my laptop also. I'll show you the difference. I don't know whether you can see the difference. Let me switch on now. You check me whether is there any difference in lighting. Do you find any difference now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So obviously you can see the difference when I use the light and without light, definitely the difference will be there. And this will be useful for a teacher when he takes online class. He can use it whenever he takes the class. But whether you can carry this to every place, it may not be possible. But if you have a fixed setup, today I'm in my home because since it's 8 o'clock class, so I didn't rush up to the college. So I am after this class only I'll move to the campus because otherwise I have to rush. Then it will be delayed. That's why I take class today from my home. So once the class is over, I'll go to campus. So here, but I don't have this light in the campus. The reason is I don't find it is necessary there. I don't find it comfortable to use there. That's why I don't use that. So how does this work? It works in a very efficient way. If you really wanted to give it a beautiful cam quality, even though the cam is the same, but once you use now you could have seen a bit more difference in lighting. Do you identify now?
Yes, sir.
Because now I didn't change anything, but the natural sunlight has come in because suddenly my rooms get brighter. Obviously, the light will change. So to avoid all these things only, because in the natural light it may brighten up and it may darken. So, but once you set up this kind of lighting, it will have a consistent lighting throughout the time you speak in front of the video or whatever you do that. So this is, you need to explain to the people in the description, how does this work and where you can use, what is the place you have to have, what is the distance you need to use, and all these things you can, normally you will find it in the description. And if not everything, at least some basic detail will be there because you will know after seeing this only you will be able to use this product. Got it? So, okay. And 5 more points quickly. I'll just only read the headline. Determine the best format to describe. That's what either paragraph or bullet points. Analyze the similar products in the market to understand better how you have to place your description. And make your product description short and sweet. Do not write in a lengthy product description because nobody reads if it is lengthy. Use storytelling to your advantage, but storytelling cannot be used for all the products. Certain products you can use it. Say for instance, and I'll bring something. Okay, yeah, I have certain bamboo. Just a minute. Okay, can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is this?
Lucky bamboo, I
Bamboo.
guess.
Yes, yes, lucky
Bam-
bamboo. Okay, so this lucky bamboo, and you need to sell this particular lucky bamboo. How will you use the description? Here, for this lucky bamboo, probably you can use a storytelling to your advantage. And in the storytelling, look at there is your product differentiated through founders experience. Just you, what are the things you can use here? Is your product better because of years of testing? Does it get a strong social proof with testimonials and product? These are the common things you know very well. But for this lucky bamboo, what kind of a small story? Story means it's not a very big one. Small thing you can write in a within 2 line, 3 line storyline. Storyline you can add. What will be able to add for this particular product? Something 2 or 3 line, and if you say that otherwise, you call it as a caption. Caption also can be like a story. Story means it will tell you the story. Can you think of something? Someone try. Just you need to sell this product and you have to write a description. What kind of description you'll add? Probably with a small story means not story. Don't think that you have to have a right characters, not in that way. Story means you need to compel the customer to get this product through certain writing. What way you will add it? Or else you tell me the common thing, what you will write for this particular product.
Sir, like we get positive vibes when we look at it.
Ah, very good. That's important. So if you want to get a positive vibe and you want to start the day with a positive vibe, you want to feel the positive vibe throughout the day, keep this lucky bamboo in your table or in your office, in your home. In that way you can go ahead. See here, the lucky bamboo itself, it becomes close to the kind of spiritual. You don't, for example, somebody who goes behind logic, they never accept this brings luck. Again, this, even though it is called as lucky bamboo, it is not only used for the luck, for the purpose of bringing the luck. It is used as a kind of a home decor also. I use it as a home decor only because I placed it in my what you call showcase. It looks because when I see this, it's fine, really very enterprising and look, captivating. That's why I use this. So I don't believe in only luck. I never bought this only because of luck because it looks really awesome. I find it, I get a really positive vibe and I feel happy when I see this. So I get it. So here you need to add these elements because someone could have purchased only because of to bring the luck. Someone could have purchased only to keep it as the soap in the showpiece as a showcase. So there are different usage of the product. So you need to bring in tap all the potential usage so that when you list all this usage in the description, you can get the different customers. Even though I may not believe in luck, but for the sake of keeping it in the So cash, I may purchase it. But if you bring it only, if you write only, get this lucky bamboo and become lucky, then other person may not purchase it. That's why you have to use all other options available to use this product. But here storytelling, that's what you get a positive vibe, something. You cannot give guarantee that it will be there, but it's kind of a storyline, kind of what you call the information which you try to give. If they really feel it, it will be good. That way you are trying to sell your product. But it will be there absolutely. Once you purchase this, generally the people, not only this thing, any plant you have, if you have it in your home, the moment you go and spend some time with your plants and everything, you feel really relaxed and refreshed. That refreshment also may happen through because of these plants. So you can use this, that also as one of the selling point to sell the product, to write the description. And sometimes you should boast. No, don't be afraid to boast. Boast means you should project the project as the product as the best one. You can add certain features. That's how certain company description in the advertisement, they bring in some customer experience. And as you said, there they may pin the important review, the best review they'll bring in, and they'll advertise that as their best usage of the product. And get technical to win trust when needed. For instance, see, someone may not know exactly. For you and me, we may not know about astrology and other stuff, because somebody who knows astrology, he may ask certain question based on how it is a lucky bamboo or something kind of thing. Means there is some detail about their astrological belief also there in the product description. So that person also he may buy. That's a technical thing for him. If you come to the mobile phone, obviously you know about all the hardware, software, and everything app and the technical detail cam and everything. Whatever the technical details are there, we need to definitely will check, because whenever before we buy, we compare these technicals with other product. So the technical details should be clearly mentioned. And know when to show and not tell. When to show means you should not write description, only the the picture you use it, that the picture speaks thousand, what you call, thousand times than a word, because it has such kind of option. That's why there is a separate product photography. Product photography, that's what advertisement, another thing. Separate photography departments are there to project the product in a such a way that you like it. Okay, let me ask you whether you have identified. Whenever you see a oil product, we will take a gold winner. When someone, the brand ambassador, the person who holds the gold winner, did you find the difference? There is some important thing is missing there. Let me check. Has anyone identified the gold winner advertisement? The person shows the gold winner packet to you, and there is something is missing. Something is cooked up. What is that?
So they'll just be holding an empty container as such. So there'll be no oil and stuff inside. It'll just be a showpiece.
Wonderful, wonderful. Because if you take any gold winner thing, assume that it will not stand, what you call it will not be stiff, like you cannot hold like this. Obviously, because of the weight, it will not show you the right proportion. You will not be able to see it. But if you look at the any oil, it will be very straight. There won't be any kind of wrinkles in the pocket. And they'll hold it like this. It will stand stiff like this. See, mobile phone can be stiff because it's a solid product, but that's oil is the liquid. How can you see that it will be stiff like this? But many people never notice this. But actually, this is what they do. And actually, there is an empty container. They'll fill it up with the air, and so that it stands. When the ambassador holds it, it will be in a straight way. That is how. So they need to sew. That is the very important thing. That's why they give more importance to sewing the thing, and sewing the thing. So it's very essential for you to understand where you to sew and what not to describe. Got it? And the next thing, the last one, and sometime when to show, tell, and describe. So in the advertisement, uh, they use this kind of different photography or advertisement. No, there is an ad manager. there is a brand ambassador. Then the brand ambassador simply, they don't be just simply show the as a showpiece. They'll speak about the product. They describe the product. If you take, I think Madhavan is the brand ambassador for Gold Winner. He says that it is the one of the best oil in the world, and they are exporting to Europe and other countries. He mentioned so many details, some details, because when a brand ambassador gives many description about the product, when he describes the features and the usage, it gets more credibility. The people may buy it more. That's the thing. The last one, don't be afraid to be unique. Unique means that's what, how this particular product is better than others is very important. For that, this uniqueness is only where many people ready to spend a lot of money. See, when I see, I'm using a headphone. You see, it is in a. You can see that, right? What will be the cost of this headphone? Some guess. Quick. Just to guess, what will be the cost of this headphone?
Somewhere between 300 and 1000.
Okay, somewhere between 300 and 1000. Okay, let me add one more information. This is a Boat headphone, BOAT, Boat headphone. What will be the cost?
So then it will be expensive, sir.
That will be expensive. Okay. See, this is what the thing. Initially asked the question, what will be the price of this headphone? He priced it between 300 to 1000. The moment I informed the brand name Boat, then he said that it will be expensive because Boat is one of the what do you call reputed brand in the headphone segment. So obviously it may be costly, but it may even lower end and higher end will be there. But in generally there is a reputation attached to the brand. For that brand, we are ready to pay, even though you can purchase a headphone within 300 to 1000 and you are ready to pay expensive. No, you are ready to pay more to get the Boat headphone because of the brand. That's what uniqueness. That's why even a normal trunks and briefs cost maybe 150 bucks to 200. Jockey brand cost 300 to 400 or 500, whatever it costs. The reason we are ready to pay double the time. Same thing, the car, normal car and the branded car, high-end car, they pay more only because of the brand. Got it? So these are the parameters you have to keep it in your mind before you write your product description. And the major point, you can consider this particular writing and as well as the marketing tool to market your engineering product or to market your engineering process. Process means you will not sell a product, but you will sell the process. What process? You may be a consultant. You will tell them, assume that you are a civil engineer. You will be a consultant, you will sell the process, you will advise them what kind of cement they need to use, what kind of sand they need to use, how to construct the foundation and the other pillars, and every detail you will give them. It's only process. You don't sell any cement, you don't sell any sand, nothing. That will be done by somebody else. But as a consultant, you are telling them a process they need to follow to complete that product effectively. So as an engineer, you will be able to sell a process also. The process description, I'll tell you in the other class. But in this class, just we discussed how to write a product description. What you call two different technique. One is 5W and 1H. Apart from that, we have had discussed 9 points. That's what, let me go through once again for your, so that you will not forget it. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. You keep it in your mind. Then best format to describe, analyze, short and sweet, storytelling to your advantage. Don't be afraid to boast. Get complete technical. When to show and not tell, and when to show, tell, and describe, and have to be unique posting your product. So using these things, you have to write a product description. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now, I may ask you to write, you take any one product on your own, and you have to write a description. You have to upload in the class notebook before today evening. And regular notes will be there as usual. Whatever you have learned, the regular notes should be there. After that, you need to identify a product and take a picture, take a pic of the product and upload it. Then write a description of the product. And you highlight what are the parameters from the class which you have learned, from these points you have learned, you have used in your product. For example, all these 5 W's and 1 H and the rest of the things also you have to add. And you no need to use the entire thing. At least whatever the thing is, what you call, is going to be essential for your product, to add it, underline those things. Got it? Okay, with this, let me stop. If you got any question, go ahead. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, now I'll show you. We'll do a 2 minute activity, just a 2 minute activity. Okay. Well, if you write a 2-line description about this lucky bamboo, some 2-line description, you use any style, anything, just a 2-line description, write and post it in the chat box. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so can we just type it, sir, or should we
Yeah,
write?
you can type it. You can just type it.